It's the Hood Investor. Hey. And you now tuned into Financial Trap or Die. Today we finna discuss the difference between short-term capital gains tax and long-term capital gains tax. Again, okay? We're gonna do it again, mate. But anyway, it's gonna be based on $10,000 in realized capital gains, all right, in a brokerage account. What do I mean by realized capital gains? I mean, you actually sold the stocks and it's back in your brokerage account. It doesn't even matter if it's in your bank account because it's not a brokerage account. It's not a tax sheltered account, okay? So when you sold out of the stock, that's when it came realized, all right? So if it's short term, meaning anything less than a year, holding that stock, holding an asset like a home, furniture could be an asset, holding it for less than a year, you're gonna end up paying short-term capital gains tax, and it's taxed like ordinary taxes, okay? So we got our 7 different tax brackets over here with the earnings that go with each bracket, okay? Boom, 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 up to, okay? And then on this side, we're gonna have long-term, which is gonna be holding that thing for over a year, okay? So let's break this down real quick. All right, so, and you're a single filer here, all right? So the $10,000 in realized capital gains in a brokerage account, a single filer, all right? Because this is all based on your taxes, how you file your taxes. All right, so $10,000 and you make it up to $9,800, $700, or $9,874 a year, all right? You're gonna end up paying short-term capital gains tax, $1,000, right? $1,000 is representation of 10% of the $10,000 in your realized capital gains. Feel me? Perfect. All right. So that's gonna mean you bring it home 9,000. But you're gonna flip. I'm gonna show you something on this long term. That's you holding it for less than a year. You held that thing for more than a year. Boom, 0%. That whole 10 you get to bring home. Stop playing with me. So long term. And then what's cool about it is long term is actually 0% in the long term because there's only 3 different ones: 0%, 15%, and 20%. Right? So the 0% bracket, everybody that makes 40,000 and under, they are qualified to reach a 0% long-term capital gains goal, baby. You feel me? Tax goal, like I said, that's a goal for me. I can hit them goals too. Feel me? Let's go back over here though, because now we're talking about 40,000. So if you make up to 40,000. Boom, right there. Short-term capital gains, less than a year, you paying 12% on that $10,000 that you just pulled out. All right, that's 12%, man. That means you bring it home 88. Let's keep going down right here. All right, so 22% right here for anybody making up to $85,000, and 22% is gonna be out of that $7,800. Look at your bag; it's just shrinking and shrinking. But if you done held that thing for over a year, look how they doing it. They only taxing you 15% on this side. And they gonna let that ride for anybody that's making $85,001, okay? So you making over 85,000 all the way up to 207,000. They like, yeah, we only need 15% since you disciplined and you can hold that for more than a year. So that's what this 85 is right here. This 85 is a representation of the 15% that they took from you out of the 10 grand that you realized in capital gains. You smell me? I smell like money, don't I? Yes, sir. All right. So let's go down to this next one. All right. 24% right here for anybody making up to 163. Boom. Right there. $7,600. The bag is shrinking. There you go. 32%. Anybody making up to $207,000 a year. 32%. Oh, 68. Come on, baby. That's too much. You're hurting me. Okay, look at that. If you're a big dog, if you're making up to $518,000 a year, guess how much you got to pay in taxes? 35% if you sell that thing for less than a year. Oh my God, bro, what? Is you kidding me? 65, man? I cashed out for 10, dog. I cashed out for 10. That's like, okay, check it out. So how we get this $10,000, right? We put 5,000 in and we got into a good stock. You feel me? Like, so, hey, I don't know, y'all be picking all the good stocks because y'all the wise guys and wise girls. But you got into a stock and you put 5 grand in it and that thing went up to 15 and you went to take that 10 out. That's how you got that 10. But look, since you making this big balling right here, since you all the way up here and you short terming, you just gave away 35% of it. Then if you go down here to the bottom, you hold that thing for less than a year, you giving away another 2%. So the max you giving away over here, depending on how much money you make, is 37% of that investment. So 37% of 10,000 is gonna be $3,700. So you only gonna see $6,300 off that $10,000 investment you made. Unless there's a way to beat that, okay? What you wanna do is hold that thing for more than a year. Stop playing, man, be disciplined. All right, so look, we said that they was gonna allow us to make that bread up to 270 or 207K and only pay 15% if we held that thing for more than a year. All right, so then if we big dogging, you feel me, like most of y'all are, okay? You making 500, you making $500,000 or more, right? You holding that thing for a year and you getting to see 80% of that bag. Come on, man, don't cut yourself short. You feel me? We going for the long game, you hear me? But anyway, if you're a trader, I get it. You know what I'm saying? All that Forex trading, things like that, you know, that's just that. And again, I want to say this too about Forex because, you know, as long as that money ain't in your actual, you feel me, bank account, and you're not dealing with one that's regulated, you all right. Anyway, that's the difference right there. So see that, read that, remember that, jot it down, know that, because that's the end of this episode. But I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Yeah.